Savannah State's JaMichael Baldwin was having a breakout game against Delaware State, with 167 yards in combined kick and punt return yardage heading into the final minutes against the Hornets. Then Baldwin muffed a punt, and the Hornets took advantage when Keenan Black hit Teron Selby with a 40-yard scoring strike on the next play as Delaware closed within 7 points of SSU with 4:19 left. But the freshman Baldwin responded like a veteran. He took the ensuing kickoff at his 30-yard line and found a seam up the middle of the field. He turned on the afterburners and sprinted past the coverage for a 70-yard touchdown as host Savannah State beat Delaware State 3,521 in a Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference game. It was the first touchdown of Baldwin's career. The Rockdale County alumnus had a 92-yard kickoff return for a touchdown called back early in the third quarter on a penalty at the DSU 9-yard line, as he was credited with an 83-yard return. He finished with 237 all-purpose yards. "I told him in the locker room we had been on an emotional roller coaster," SSU coach Eric Rayburn said of Baldwin. "I wanted to kiss him, then I wanted to kill him, but I ended up wanting to kiss him again." He played an excellent game. The Tigers 27-24 in MEAC, coming off a victory last weekend at Norfolk State, won consecutive games for the first time since last season when SSU beat Howard and Norfolk State. Freshman quarterback Devon Gibbons was a big reason why. The Stevenson High graduate had a big day, running for 126 yards and 2 touchdowns on 12 carries, and completing 13 of 22 passes for 162 yards, including a 39-yard scoring strike to Cameron White that put SSU up 140 with 136 left in the first quarter. Gibbons had hit White on a precision sideline route for 23 yards for a critical 4th down conversion on the Tigers' first drive. Gibbons scored on a 9-yard run on the next play. "Cameron is a big target. He looks like he's about 6'7", Rayburn said. "He's really about 6'4", but he is a tall, long-armed guy. And as a quarterback he gives you a little more margin for error. You can throw it up and he's going to get his hands on it. He's a matchup nightmare for most corners." White, a senior, had a pair of catches for 62 yards. Another freshman making a big impact for SSU was running back Jalen McLeod, who rushed for 92 yards on 19 carries. SSU lost 4 fumbles and Gibbons threw 1 interception. But the Tiger defense had the offense's back. SSU had 4 interceptions, with Memorial Day graduate Mackay Cooper and Bible Baptist alumnus William Campbell making picks, along with Isaiah Bennett and Stephen Banks. Banks, the 6'3", 265-pound junior defensive lineman, had a memorable night with 7 tackles, 4 sacks, the interception and a fumble recovery. "Stephen Banks has had a great season. He has been as dominating as any defensive lineman in our league," Rayburn said. "Last year he had a great season opposite Marquis Smith, but this year he's getting double-teamed and chipped by tight ends and running backs. But with his effort, he's still making plays. What I appreciate most about him is there is not a single second in practice when he doesn't go all out. He's playing the best of anyone on the team all year, because he practices the best of anyone on the team all year." SSU scored on an unusual play in the second quarter. Christian Ginn set it up with one of his 2 sacks on the night, dropping Black for a loss of 21 yards to the Delaware 1-yard line. Hornet punter Fidel Romo Martinez had his back up against the back of the end zone as a heavy rush came on. His kick hit the backside of one of his blockers, and SSU freshman Elijah Shaw quickly pounced on it. It was the first career touchdown for the Grayson High graduate, as he was credited with a punt return of 0 yards. Delaware State closed within 2,114 on its first drive of the second half when Black connected with Trey Gross on a 25-yard scoring pass. But Baldwin had the long kickoff run back, setting up the Tigers deep in Hornet territory. 3 plays later, Gibbons gave a nasty juke to a drop-a-would-be tackler in his tracks, as he sprinted to the right pylon untouched for an 8-yard touchdown run that put SSU up 2,814. Rayburn has been satisfied with how his squad has improved since the start of the year. "We've had a much better defense these last 2 weeks, and that's been huge," Rayburn said. "And we've been doing a much better job controlling the line of scrimmage with our young offensive line." DSU 0777, 21 SSU 14777, 35 first quarter save, Gibbons 9-run Lugo kick, 829. Save, White 39 pass from Gibbons, Lugo kick, 136. Second quarter DSU, Gross 5 pass from Black and Zaidi kick, 320. Save, Shaw 0 punt return Lugo kick, 115. Third quarter DSU, Gross 25 pass from Black and Zaidi kick, 1344. Save Gibbons 8-run Lugo kick, 11:38. Fourth quarter DSU, Selby 40 pass from Black ends 80 kick, 419. Save Baldwin 70 kickoff return Lugo kick, 404. DSUSAV first downs 14-21 rushes yards 271,753,144 passing 237,162 combatant 1,533,413,221 return yards 113,235 punt of .833.343 3.3 fumbles lost 2,164 penalty yards 1,156,748 time of possession 22,203,740 individual statistics rushing, Delaware Street, and West 1472, B. Aline 20, T. Selby 1-1, J. McDaniels 2-13, K. Black 8-41. Savannah Street, D. Gibbons 27,126, J. McLeod 1992, R. Saxton 41, R. Coxfield 1-32, D. McLeod 2-39. Passing, Delaware Street, K. Black 12,274,216, J. McDaniels 36,021. Savannah Street, D. Gibbons 13,221,162. Receiving, Delaware Street, T. Selby 463, K. Colley 360, T. Gross 348, J. Hanna 239, F. Swagoti net 117, G. Downey 210. Savannah Street, C. White 367, D. Sneed 129, E. Shai 218, R. Saxton 114, P. Baker 112, K. Dukes 112, J. McLeod 28, J. Baldwin 22.